Mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. everybody, / good evening upcoming. Welcome inside Gallo Arena in Bourne, Massachusetts for this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Live on Twitch via Twitter. My name is Jim McCabe on the play-by-play for this one. This game is coming up between Barnstable High School and Sandwich High School. Welcome inside the rink, and thank you so much for being with us, folks, as this is, believe it or not, Barnstable's first game of the season. They've been unable to start things, as has been the case for a lot of the Cape Cod-based teams. But they're playing a Sandwich team that has already played 4 games, and so might take a little bit for Barnstable to get their skating legs, but expect this one to be a good one. And Barnstable High School, they were here less than a year ago playing their last game, lost in the MIAA Division I playoffs against rival Falmouth. What an atmosphere it was inside this very arena when those two teams played. But it's a little bit different here today. A scattering of people here to watch this one. Barnstable again in their opener versus Sandwich, and looking forward to the call here. We'll be on in just a few moments. Please stick around and enjoy. Inside Gallo Arena, we're just moments away from Barnstable versus Sandwich for this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. There's Barnstable to our left, there's Sandwich to our right. Some new names and some familiar names on this Barnstable team. Guys we're going to be seeing for the first time include individuals such as, looking for him, where are you? You are somewhere around here. There he is. Shea Semprini is a totally new name. How about Carson Nicholas? and Zachary Baxter, names I'm not familiar with, and added on for this season. We'll give you the starting lineup, or rather, for both of these teams, we'll give you the starting lineups. We'll read you the roster for Barnstable straight from top to bottom, number 2 to number 27. You got Aiden Clark, Dylan Huntington, Jack Conway, Will Jones, Riley McDonald, Will Martone, Captain Garrett Dunn, Nick Leone, Joe Longeal, Shea Semprini, Sam Howell, Carson Nicholas, Colby Pearsall, Parker O'Connell, Michael Gallagher, Ryan O'Malley, Casey White, Zachary Baxter, and Liam McCarthy. For Barnstable, that is the roster you just heard. For Sandwich, the lines are Rob Cardillo, Mike Barrasso, and Josh Eitry, Jack Greeley, Caleb Richardson, and Chris Cardillo, Matt Hammian, Colin McIver, and Kevin Jordan, and Jacob Cunningham, Matt Preet, and Jack Connolly. The defense, Tim Clark, Colin Norkovicius, Drew McKinnon, and Harley Ellis, Anthony Ken, and Logan Monk. Mitch Norkovicius is the starting goaltender for Sandwich High School. And for Barnstable, it is Zachary Harmon, a senior. And we are underway here at Gallo Arena. And Barnstable, they've got those red jerseys on. Can't miss those. Sandwich, the home team here in their home rink. Rob Cardillo on the near wing was one-on-one with Jack Conway. Cardillo persisting, but Conway got the touch on it and tried to push it around. Sandwich stick got involved. And Barnstable getting it out to neutral, trying to motor past the red line, unsuccessful. Cardillo the other way at the end of a long shift will get another shot on goal, and Cardillo's going to keep pressing on further here. And now his brother Chris Cardillo is out there, but as Chris tried to step on for the puck, he was unable to. Trying to help out was Caleb Richardson, who a big hip check applied on him. Barnstable play the puck into the Sandwich zone. Sandwich sending it right back the other way. This is I hadn't even thought about this until literally right now. Unless you haven't been paying attention, you may very well know that Barnstable High School is no longer called the Red Raiders. We're going to talk about that more in a second as we watch this shot from Mitch Norkovicius. From Nick Leone, rather. Norkovicius making the save for Sandwich. So yeah, the Barnstable School Committee decided this past hockey offseason to drop the name Red Raider because of the negative connotation associated with the name, and they have not come up with a new name yet. The Barnstable School Committee is still working on that. So we are just going to call them Barnstable High School until that time. It'll be a little bit, I guess, like the Washington football team. Not exactly the same exact deal, but I think you know where I'm going with this, just as far as what to call the team. Barnstable High School. Puck is in their zone, shoveled along by Will Jones, and galloping through neutral, Sam Howell, and the dump into the Sandwich zone. And this is going to be icing on Barnstable as we played 1 minute 58 seconds of the first period. And the face-off to the left of Zachary Harmon. Sandwich wins it and was able to play the puck deep. I think a good non-call here as Mike Barrasso contact with Will Martone, who went down. Right here at the red line here at Gallo Arena. Great viewpoint. Almost saw the first goal. This one, Harley Ellis' shot whistled wide. And now the other way for Barnstable, it's Colby Pearsall cutting in front. Pearsall! And he couldn't get that one on net. The good move from number 15 for Barnstable. Slapper from the point, saved Norkovicius. The offering from Parker O'Connell. Now puck all the way down into the Barnstable zone, and the goaltender Harmon had his hand up for icing, but it's not to be. And Will Martone will send the pass waiting on the near side wall. Garrett Dunn for Barnstable getting it out to center, but right back in is Anthony Kent. Kent plays it out in front and eventually catching this at the point and feeding it along is this player who's received it again, Josh. I should know that was Logan Monk, 39, not 33. And now the puck is out to neutral and sent shallow back into the Barnstable zone. Walking out with it is Will Martone. Getting hooked, Martone still further able to play it and dump it into the sandwich zone. At least it looked like a hook from here. Sandwich gets the puck out to neutral. Barnstable controls. Jack Conway falls. This goes as a turnover. It's Colin McIver. Wrister, save made by Harbin. There was a big rebound. Kevin Jordan couldn't get there in time. Barnstable on the D. Getting involved there for Sandwich was Jack Greeley. Barnstable survives. I'm thinking to myself right now, could just call him the Red. That's you hear that a lot in hockey. Depending on the jersey, you'll hear something along the lines of "Let's go white," or "Let's go," whatever the color may be. So we'll just say red. And the Red, they're going to go on power play here on a hit, a boarding call on Sandwich High School. And this one is on Caleb Richardson. First power play of the game. For something you should know about me, it's my love for pursuing all things alternate. I need at least one. I haven't been watching the NFL this year. I don't know if they've been calling Washington WFC as an alternate or what they've been saying. Battle for it in the corner, and the whistle blows. This is a new rule for high school hockey in Massachusetts this year. Scrums get whistled if they last long enough, and that one did. So power play only 11 seconds in. Face-off win for Barnstable. Along the line is Will Martone. Sends it down low for a shot. Save is made. Covering up Norkovicius. Chase Semprini was trying to pounce on that. Martone from the blue line tried to play it down low. Lots of traffic. Stabbed out one-handed by Sam Howell, but Sandwich will fire it down. Now the skate out through neutral and into offensive ice. Liam McCarthy going wide. McCarthy played it along. Sandwich gets involved here, and it's out to neutral, and Barnstable has to regroup. Stab at it from Mike Barrasso to try and go shorthanded. Didn't work out. Power play almost halfway over for Barnstable. The Reds, how about that, the Reds? That works for me. This is covered up at the side of the net by Sandwich. Only an occasional use until we perhaps get a new name. Hopefully that comes in a somewhat timely manner. Off this face-off in the Sandwich zone. Barnstable able to play it along, and this one comes out in front, poked out by the goaltender Norkovicius to thwart Garrett Dunn. From the blue line, Zachary Baxter played it along. Sandwich gets this out. 30 seconds left on the power play. The pass onto the stick of Garrett Dunn. Dunn will run right over the center ice logo and shot off the glass. Barnstable buzzing near the net. Sandwich can't clear, the good keep in. And the crazy angle off the glass from Jack Conway. And then an attempt to pass from the right circle in front from Garrett Dunn, unsuccessful. And we're back to even strength. Now Jack Conway is in for Barnstable, drops it on the wing. Fed out in front, and it goes on through from Joe Longeal. Longeal name still living here on this Barnstable hockey roster. Diving effort, side of the net, sandwich zone from Longeal, and pouncing on this is Norkovicius. Just about halfway through the first period, let me tell you that our sponsor for this game is Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Your source for carpet, luxury, vinyl, hardwood, tile, laminate, and more. Visit Carpet Barn, carpet1falmouth.com for more details. 508-296-8189 is their phone number. Puck in the Barnstable zone. Steering along is Will Martone. And great job there to maintain puck possession. Played along near side, out to neutral, ripped back into the Barnstable zone by Tim Clark. And Barnstable turnover. Played along near side boards by Josh Eitree. Mike Barrasso down low, feeding it to the corner for Eitree. Plays in front, Rob Cardillo. Wow, what a severe angle. He had to shoot that puck. And that one wouldn't go. Now Barnstable on offensive ice. Attempt to pass it out in front, unsuccessful from Michael Gallagher. And Sandwich can't get the clear. Sent back along by Parker O'Connell. This will be free play for Sandwich for the most part, with most of the Barnstable players changing. One guy down there just to make things interesting was Will Jones. Jack Conway receiving this. And from neutral, Will Jones with the dump in. It comes out of his skates practically. Sometimes you have to look spectacular to do the ordinary things. Delayed offside on Sandwich. Barnstable has a moment here. Kevin Jordan not getting the message. Finally does for Sandwich. So Barnstable given that much more time to get this out of their zone. They do it. And now it's a dump and chase into the Sandwich end. 6.5 minutes to play here in the first period. Snapped along the far side. No score between Barnstable and Sandwich. Still in the Sandwich zone. Wraparound try unsuccessful. Look good from Shea Semprini. Offered along, and it does get across the line. Doesn't matter here. Sandwich is going to run out. And moving along here and zigzagging through is Anthony Kent. Shot was blocked. 6 minutes left in the first. There's Kent in his own zone, getting away from the charging Barnstable player. Caleb Richardson circling, and circling some more, back deeper into his own zone, giving it to Anthony Kent. Sandwich is using the boards effectively in this one. Zone entry into the Barnstable end. Richardson gets bodied, getting support. Man trying to fish this puck through traffic is Jack Greeley behind the net. Runs past the man, and a stick goes down onto the ice via slash, and it's a penalty. Penalty on Sandwich. This is on Jack Greeley. This is the second power play for Barnstable. .533 left in the first period. Face-off win for Barnstable. Point to point, and now played along the far side. Puck controller will try and snap it out in front. Couldn't get the job done with Joe Longeal. Sandwich can't get the clear. Longeal, captain for Barnstable. Looked like he was going to pass, held on, then does pass to the left point, Martone. Backdoor play almost worked for Longeal. Players looking for it. A full 360 there from Drew McKinnon. Couldn't find it in time. Hammer time. Blocked. Oh man, Mike Barrasso sacrificing himself there to stop that shot from Will Martone. That's the kind of player Mike Barrasso is. Absolutely a heart and soul guy out there for this Sandwich team. Has been all along. Power play halfway over. Played out in front. This works as a pass. Score! What a pass from Colby Pearsall to Garrett Dunn. It's a power play goal, and Barnstable leads 1-0. Garrett Dunn, one of the seniors on this team, gets the icebreaker. And again, a really good pass to him from fellow senior Colby Pearsall. So Barnstable has racked up the minutes on the zone time. Shot was blocked. Look out here, though. Colin McIver. McIver snapped one wide of the net. Blocked the shot and was off to the races. Shot was blocked on the attempt from Tim Clark. Bodies collide. Barnstable getting it out to center. Sandwich sending it back in to the offensive zone. This one is going to go out of play. Lifted up about 5 miles into the very high Gallo Arena ceiling. And let me also tell you that this game is being brought to you by All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair, offering chimney cleaning and repairs, installation of chimney caps and liners, wood stove installations, and much more. Call them at 508-472-0388 or visit allcapechimneysweep.com. Tied up on the boards. Remember, the scrums don't have to take very long, and there's the whistle. I know that's, for hockey fans watching, maybe one of the more, let's say, frustrating decisions made in this pandemic era, if for no other reason than just it, will produce more whistles, and whistles equal momentum killing sometimes for the pace of a game, but it's only for this year. Assuming. Rob Cardillo shot, deflected. Looked like there was a little bit of a redirect, otherwise a hopper that went in on the goaltender Harmon for Barnstable, who made the save and held on. 3:18 remaining in the first period. Face-off win for Sandwich. Unable to keep it in the zone. Dumped in from neutral by Harley Ellis. This one stays in play and in the Barnstable zone. Another scrum whistle here. 2:51 left in the first. The goal from Garrett Dunn on the power play is the only one in this one so far. Face off. Won by Sandwich. Played out to the point. And sent wide by Ellis for Sandwich. Barnstable with the pickup. And play the other way. It's going to be a hard skate from Shea Semprini. Golfed out in the high slot area on a tangle. Sandwich was able to get out to neutral. And speaking of tangle, Rob Cardillo getting involved with Will Martone. You just saw that perhaps. Mike Barrasso tried to body Colby Pearsall on open ice. Sandwich yields the zone entry though and relies on a big save to keep this a 1-0 game. Mitch Norkovicius making it on Shea Semprini. Wild looking backhander from Josh Eitri. Save is made by the Barnstable goaltender Zachary Harmon. And chances both ends here at Gallo Arena with 1:58 remaining in the first period. Sandwich is winning the faceoffs. That is important. In the offensive zone. There was a play out in front with Colin McIver, and it just sat there in front of the Barnstable net. Now, puck has migrated back into the sandwich zone, and the Blue Knights controlling. Oh, and a big hit. 22 on 16. Barnstable's Zachary Baxter hitting Matt Hemian there. Now the puck in the Barnstable zone. And it'll be a clear attempt for Barnstable, but looks like he got somebody on the sandwich bench, and so... Or maybe not, because that would indicate a Barnstable zone face-off, but actually they're going to put this face-off down in the sandwich zone, so I'm not sure what happened there. They're going to check on the net in the sandwich zone. It was just a few centimeters off. Turnover, and in front, almost able to redirect that one home. Casey White, just in an instant there, got it from Jack Conway. Inside a minute to play in the first period. Tie up and a stoppage here. 48.7 seconds left in the first. Face off in the sandwich zone. Barnstable wins this offensive zone draw. Will Martone drew a man in at the point and then sent it deep. And then stumbling along from and playing it along was Parker O'Connell. Goes behind the sandwich net. And on the battle, it goes to the near side. Rob Cardillo couldn't shovel it out of the zone. Sent back deep by O'Connell. 15 seconds left in the period. O'Connell says, let's ring it around the boards one more time. 5 seconds left, tied up on the boards. It's going to be a turnover. Sandwich player played that. And as a result, Barnstable got one more shot on goal there. Liam McCarthy, and the save made by Mitch Norkovicius. We are through one period of play. And we're going to keep things here because we are not going to resurface the ice between the first and the second periods. One goal in that first was from Barnstable's Garrett Dunn. Barnstable High School celebrating a number of players that have moved on to a higher level of hockey, and as far as the American Hockey League, Connor Fry's ECHL Norfolk Admirals wound up scoring 12 goals, 14 assists for the Quad City Storm in the SPHL last season. And what did I just see a little bit ago? It was a picture. He apparently was playing with a teammate named French. And this is not a joke. They had a picture. French and Fries were next to each other. Connor Fries, the Centerville native, Now, most recently, moved on in the SPHL to the Knoxville Ice Bears. So congratulations on Connor Fries for making his hockey career a professional one. Sean and Brendan Jones, Westfield State. Liam Capra, Bridgewater State. Jack and Matt Frida, Worcester Polytechnic. And there was a player for Barnstable that's played for the Reading Royals in the ECHL, and I thought he made it up to the Lehigh Valley Phantoms in the American Hockey League. About to start the second period. Max Willman was that player. Underway here in the second. Be happy to share with you the Max Willman information. Most updated. Oh man, shot from the point. Colin Norkovicius. And I don't know if that hit something in front and then tipped up, wound up hitting the goaltender Harmon for Barnstable in the mask area. We start off the second period even strength. Tim Clark for Sandwich. Shot it along and then it's deflected by the stick of Mike Barrasso, who gives it back to Clark. That wrister goes in! And we're tied at 1 on the blue line shot from Tim Clark. The point man for Sandwich on that shift, man, almost went in for Norkovicius. May not have been his goal. And then on the other side, we say the same thing about Clark, although I'm a little more confident that we're going to give that one to him. Unofficially, we'll give it to Tim Clark. I didn't see any major change of direction in front. And here's Sandwich. Look at the life they now have because of that goal they just scored. Chris Cardillo plays it out in front. Jack Greeley shot. That goes over the crossbar. And that goal has absolutely lit a fire here on this Sandwich team. On it or under it. Sandwich won't be able to keep this one in. 1-1 the score. Clark's shot producing the goal. Now it's a puck that's going to be rescued at the line and dumped along by Drew McKinnon. Early here in the second period, Sandwich has tied the game. And this Barnstable player, Dunn, is going to go behind his net. Blocked up on the far half wall. Now the question I have is, what are these coaches telling these players who have all their lives been scrumming for pucks? How do you avoid the whistle? Don't scrum, but what do you do in place of that? That's a good question I'd like to ask. I will at some point. Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Jim McCabe here with you on the broadcast and talking to myself. That's all I do. That's literally all I do. Pass to Colin Norkovicius. Wrister! And that one looked like it got through for a save to be made. Another close one from number 15 for Sandwich. It's gotten out to neutral by Barnstable. And now they'll be able to step into offensive ice for the first time in this period. And the wrister is taken by Michael Gallagher. And the save is made by Mitch Norkovicius. Max Woolman. Thought I had his stats up. This will take longer than anticipated. Oh, and watch out. 2-on-0, Rob Cardillo. Save is made, Harmon. And it's blown dead. On a 2-on-0, but Cardillo was the man right in, zeroing in on Zachary Harmon. And I thought he was going to punch that through after the first shot was underneath Harmon, and the washout signal and the whistle with the net having come off. I don't even know how much Cardillo may have seen his other man there. I mean, he had some serious adrenaline and had to be surprised at how that developed into a 2-on-0 situation there. Remains a 1-1 score. Big hit applied on Will Martone. And Sandwich's Clark will snap it around. And we'll stop play here. Not sure what the call is from the official. I didn't think it was offside. Non-penalty whistle here, as we played almost 4 minutes of the second period. What can I tell you finally about Max Woolman? Last season, 3 goals, 6 assists for Lehigh Valley after a 9 goals, 16 assist campaign for Reading. Great year for Brown, great career for Brown University, finishing out with Boston University. And set to play for Lehigh Valley this season. However, I'm not sure what the status is for that team in the AHL. Some teams have decided to take this season off. Doesn't have a stat line yet. Of course, my worlds would absolutely collide and merge if Max Woolman got to play for the Philadelphia Flyers. For those of you up here in Massachusetts who don't know, that is my team. I'm from Philadelphia. And I'm sorry to tell you that. Now, that doesn't mean last season when the Boston Bruins mascot greeted me up in Alumni Corner over to our right in this very arena, thrill of a lifetime. Face off in the Sandwich zone. I'll tell you though, that Gritty is a national treasure. Barnstable offensive zone entry. Man defended here on the near side, couldn't do anything, was Joe Longeal. Sandwich clears. And punch back into the Sandwich zone from neutral by the Red. There's one, I've gotten it out of the way. Sandwich with the slow approaching forecheck, generating the turnover. And the puck controller passing along near side is Greeley. Shot from Anthony Kent got the backside of Chris Cardillo. And Barnstable clears. And now Martone, starting from his own red line, has a trio of Sandwich players on him, getting support necessary and appreciated from Colby Pearsall. But after a brief zone entry into the Sandwich zone, it's going to be a shot the other way by Caleb Richardson, and that one just missed. Caleb Richardson was very instrumental in Sandwich High School's tie against Nantucket on Monday. MLK Day. 3 goals scored for Sandwich. Richardson factored into all of them with assists. And he's been a welcome addition to this team. Now Barnstable player goes down in front of his net and he's hurt. I didn't see what happened here. But it's Parker O'Connell that's down. This might take a moment. Perhaps enough time to call it up and figure out what happened there. But this player has now gotten up. No penalties are called here. And we'll run out of time here, so good to see that O'Connell is back up. Sandwich offensive zone face-off win. We're back to action here, and not a second to waste as this has been an entertaining game. Josh Eitree is going to get a penalty here on a shove down of Colby Pearsall. Eitree will go. I suspect that's not a penalty that Sandwich head coach Jordan Moore is going to like that the freshman Eitree just took. Barnstable goes on the power play for the 3rd time. I haven't put the time up on the clock yet. We have to wait for that. And perhaps the uncertainty of how much time to put up there. The referee says 2, flashes the 2 sign, or the peace sign, depending on how you interpret that. Rob Cardillo is going to have another breakaway, and he's hooked. He's going to get a penalty shot, I think. How fast did you clock the T-Rex? Cardillo busting up the middle. And they're going to talk about this. The clamoring from the crowd is penalty shot on the shorthanded breakaway from Cardillo. And I haven't seen a signal yet. This is not perhaps a penalty shot, as Barnstable's Sam Howell will go. And this explanation to the head coach Jordan Moore from the referee, and not looking like he agrees. And I'm going to say that probably should have been a penalty shot for Rob Cardillo, but Sandwich is going to get the power. This is going to be 4-on-4. We're just on the penalty kill. So Cardillo, the consolation prize is that he wipes out the rest of the power play that Barnstable had. Sandwich will get a very brief power play. And Mike Barrasso got through some sticks there. Couldn't get the shot on goal as Barnstable retakes it and getting out to neutral. Tied up in front of the Barnstable bench. Pass back. Red controlling and dumped into a Sandwich zone. And stoppage here. I think this was icing. Halfway through the second period, that means we're about halfway through regulation. And we continue with the 4-on-4. 1-1 is the score. Barnstable and Sandwich. This is the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, live on Twitch via Twitter. Goal scorer Tim Clark for Sandwich, the only goal that has been tallied in this second period. Dumped in from neutral by Barnstable's Casey White. Sandwich just never gets it out to neutral. And stoppage here. And pass appeared to be the call. 7:40 left in the second, and 41 seconds of 4-on-4 time. And face-off right at center ice. I'm not 100% sure about that one. I'm getting some help up here. Some spotters spotting things for me. Wide of the net, that shot from Casey White. Only a half minute of 4-on-4 time remaining, now less than that. It appears that Garrett Dunn has just been called for a penalty on Anthony Kent. And the penalties continue here. Sandwich is going to go on the power play. Tripping call on Dunn. And a big chance for Sandwich. This is going to be 4-on-3, and then it's going to turn into 5-on-4. And the referee and the explanation here is another fun thing that we have as a byproduct of the pandemic. Multiple players penalized. One of them watches from the common area. Four-on-3 power play. Ripper, Tim Clark, save is made, and the whistle blows as Zachary Harmon covers. Rob Cardillo to Colin Norkovicius. Back for Cardillo, stationary. Tries to snap one. Sticking away from Jack Conway. Hard pass to Tim Clark. He's got to make the recovery in a hurry because there's a Barnstable player coming on. Does shoot it. Knocked down in front of the Barnstable net and cleared by Jack Conway. Josh Eitri gets a pass on to Rob Cardillo. Save is made. Harmon. And there was a rebound briefly there for Sandwich. And they're going to keep controlling here. Cardillo, the hard stop in the slot. Had a man on him, and the support from Mike Barrasso, who fires a shot on goal. Save is made. Harmon. Power play continues for Sandwich. This is, I believe, their first power play of the game. Colin Norkovicius, the pass, Josh Eitri. Eitri closes in. Wrists one on goal. Save is made. Harmon. Barnstable trying to get this puck to clear. Sandwich says no way. Harmon makes another save on the hard shot from Colin Norkovicius. Half minute on the power play. Barnstable skater will move the other way. This is Semprini. Twists one out in front. No connection to Colby Pearsall, who's back out there. And Sandwich getting this back. Puck moved through neutral, chopped at, and the rolling tire will go back into the Sandwich zone where Clark has it. Chris Cardillo spits a pass, and it's dumped in by Drew McKinnon. There is the man coming out, Garrett Dunn. Incredible. Shot, save is made. Harmon on the wrister from Kevin Jordan. This game's being Sponsored by All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs, locally owned and operated with over 30 years of experience servicing and repairing all kinds of chimneys. All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs in Sandwich. Call them at 508-472-0388. And also being brought to you by Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Check out the exclusive warranty options up to the life of the installation to cover any possible soils or stains. Carpet Barn, Carpet One offers a healthier living flooring installation system, the first antimicrobial flooring installation system to keep allergens, dust, mildew, and mold away. Visit carpetbarncarpetoneFalmouth.com or call 508-296-8189. Barnstable is still buzzing. The power play has concluded. Shot comes on, and Harmon makes another save to keep this a tie game. .432 remaining in the second period. Barnstable wins the faceoff in their own zone. Exciting game here on the Upper Cape. Barnstable puck passing in their own zone, getting out to neutral. Jack Greeley will enter for Sandwich. And fight for the puck near side. Here's Caleb Richardson. Shot goes high. Looking for the top half of the net there. Didn't miss by a whole lot. And further action here. It's pounded out into the Sandwich zone. A couple of Barnstable skaters moving ahead. Now things get physical right in front of the Barnstable bench. Head coach Tim Grace and the rest of the bunch back there getting a prime view and thinking that Sandwich should have gotten a penalty for the action that they witnessed. No call forthcoming. And we'll play on here. Josh Eitry got by a big hit that was coming from Will Martone. Under 3.5 minutes to play in the second. Save is made by the Barnstable goaltender on the shot from Mike Barrasso. And Zachary Harmon has been pretty busy here for Barnstable. Sandwich getting lots of pucks on net. Face-off participant exchange for Barnstable. Sandwich gets another shot on goal. And this is going to be covered up by Harmon. On this face-off win, going down to both knees to keep it in is Anthony Kent. Don't see that too often. But it works. And Rob Cardillo's snapper from between the circles just dribbled wide on what looked like a tip in front. Under 3 minutes to play in the second period. Attempt from Cardillo to pass. Barnstable got it, but can't clear. And Sandwich really, after that goal, it's pretty much been all them. Barnstable had the power play that was neutralized immediately on the penalty that had to be taken. Sandwich will argue it should have been a penalty shot for Rob Cardillo, but that's just been part of this huge momentum swing that Sandwich has had since tying the game. Turnaround offering, save Harmon from Rob Cardillo's shot, and Cardillo gets in the way of that attempt to clear from Chase Amprini, but then after that, Puck is down into the Sandwich zone. And we're down to the last 2 minutes of the second period. Put along by Drew McKinnon, out to neutral. And now moving further with this is Matt Hemian. Chest pawn. Barnstable player loses a stick. Red trying to get out to neutral, almost had a 2-on-1. And now it is zone entry, and Lundqvist makes a save on Michael Gallagher's tricky shot. Well, Mitch Lundqvist hasn't been that busy in this period, but he still looks ready, and he was ready for that shot, and he got the whistle. From the Barnstable bench, directions being given to the 5 skaters on the ice in red jerseys. Chopped out in front. How? I don't know. Oh, what a block, though, that was. Zachary Baxter absorbing all that. Caleb Richardson. Richardson moving the other way and couldn't get by the 1-on-2. But how many times have we seen this for Sandwich? They're pressuring Barnstable at the points and absolutely making Barnstable's life miserable on the ensuing action. Last minute of the play in the second. High wrist shot from Michael Gallagher over the net. Another chance for Gallagher. Poked out the neutral by Mike Barrasso for Sandwich. And with now 45 seconds left in the period. The skate along near side by Sam Howell. Gets by a man. Sam Howell had to turn to the backhand and fell. And he couldn't finish, but it looked pretty good. That was a little a la the old Alex Ovechkin goal with that finish attempt. Another Barnstable shot was blocked. Less than a half minute to go in the period. Man's going to step out in front and fire off the end boards. Comes back out for a chance that goes wide. That initial shot from Garrett Dunn. Penalty coming up on Sandwich. 15 seconds left in the period. Holding is Martone. The extra skater's out there. Bomb from Martone. And that one stays out. Less than 10 seconds left in the period. Barnstable might settle for the full 2 minutes in the second. Little drop from Martone. 2 seconds left. And it's not going to count. Just a second late for Liam McCarthy. Barnstable's going to protest. But I think all the way that was a goal that went in after zeros on the scoreboard. They did get it out in front with just seconds left, and I didn't know if that was going to happen. Martone spotted the man on the back door. And Barnstable, if hockey periods in Massachusetts extended to 15 minutes and 1 second, they would lead 2-1. But as it is, it's still tied at 1 after 2 periods of play. Now it's break time. They're going to resurface the ice. I'm going to get a bite to eat. We'll take a break and come back with the third for you from Gallo Arena in Bourne. This is Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Welcome back to Gallo Arena in Bourne for this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, continuing between Barnstable and Sandwich. It is 1-1 after 2 periods of play. Now we look at the goal that was no goal for Barnstable, and it was clearly apparent that the shot did not go in time. The shot was taken. This isn't basketball. It's not the point at which you shoot the puck, it's the point at which it goes in the net. The shot was being taken as the buzzer sounded, so even though my camera didn't get the clock on, the buzzer was clearly audible. And so Sandwich survives a late period effort by Barnstable. However, out of the pot and into the frying pan for Sandwich, because they have to kill off this penalty. And they're actually on a 5-on-3 right now, Barnstable High School, just for another 10 seconds. Man open on the near side, and that fresh sheet of ice is going to pass. That's Colby Pearsall. And this is Will Martone. Shot, saved Mitch Norkovicius. And it's 5-on-4 now for Barnstable. This is, by my count, their 5th power play. I have Sandwich with 1 power play. This is stoppage and play for a scrum. I just want to let you guys know, for you folks watching for Barnstable, I did get the word back from the Hyannis Youth Community Center that they are not permitting streaming as, I guess, part of their overall restriction of not allowing folks inside the HYCC for the Barnstable games. So that's the current situation, and I'll just repeat what I said when I received that phone call this morning, which is disappointed but understand. And so that will mean we'll have to get all the Barnstable games on the road unless something changes. Something might change at some point, but I'm just making predictions. As this drive right to the net from Colby Pearsall, Mitch Norkovicius stands his ground and makes the save on Pearsall. The power play continues for Barnstable for another minute 9 at the face-off. Sandwich able to get this out of the zone and all the way down. And watch out, shorthanded for Rob Cardillo. If you've been paying attention to this game, you know why. This is a puck that eventually is controlled by Tim Clark in his own zone for Sandwich, but it's bodied down by Shea Semprini. Clark's going to get another crack at this. And it's clear down the ice. There's Rob Cardillo trying to take the puck away shorthanded. A man possessed in this game is Rob Cardillo. Power play for another half minute for the Red. Colby Pearsall drive to the net and played out in front. And perhaps it was Pearsall that just bumped the net off to stop things. I'm not sure who this is as far as whose player this might be, but I'll just read the screen name. This is what I do when I see Twitch comments. Turtle Pack says, sitting here in Asheville, North Carolina, watching my grandson play hockey on Cape Cod. Says, can it get any better than that? That's a rhetorical question. So whoever you may be watching out on the ice, hope you're enjoying the weather down in NC. And thank you all for watching and listening to this one, wherever you're watching or listening from. A good one here, and saw another save made. Drew McKinnon's wrister from the point was a stop from Zach Harmon, the Barnstable goaltender. Great goaltending on both sides in this game. On the face-off in the Barnstable zone, the puck went out to neutral. And back into the Barnstable end. Greeley for Sandwich, doesn't shoot, he'll go behind the net. Net inched off its peg a little bit, and the goaltender Harmon putting it back on, but We just saw a shot that went off the post from Chris Cardillo. I had this happen in the last game that I was watching. I am absolutely all for goaltenders putting the net back on. But Sandwich almost just scored a goal there. So here's Zach Harmon. When this happened, I did the Seahawks Hockey Club Eastern Hockey League game today. And that's where I saw that. And I thought then, and I'll think now here once more, I'm reminded of a moment, Henrik Lundqvist, great New York Rangers goaltender, now forced to retire, unfortunately, without a Stanley Cup for him. But there was that one moment where the net was off and they weren't paying attention. So what did Henrik Lundqvist do? He turned around and he just absolutely shoved that net off like you've never seen before in your life. And doubly so because Henrik Lundqvist presented himself in a pretty calm demeanor over his NHL career, not in that particular moment. All right, so the lesson here learned, be careful. Shot is on. Harmon makes the save from Matt Hemian. I know that was a little prescient on my part. Sandwich picking this back up, but they can't get the shot on goal before Barnstable attempted to clear. Now this hammer time does go on net, and a further chance in front. Matt Hemian shot it wide. Anxious moments for Barnstable, but now they get to go into the offensive zone. Rings around the near side, and Sandwich will get this out to neutral one way or another. Now in his own zone, shallow, and starting back out is Michael Gallagher. Dump in from the red line, doesn't go all the way into the Sandwich zone before it's picked up here. Wrister low, save made. Will Jones, the offering. Now it's out to the right point. Mitch Norkovich just makes a save again and juggles and then holds. Point offering from Zachary Baxter. Score remains 1-1, 10:54 remaining in the third period. Score remains 1. Sandwich jamming the puck in to the Barnstable zone. Deep. Battle for it on the boards. 4 players come in for the scrum. It's quickly out in front. Score! Green sleeves! Rob Cardillo! In an instant! Makes it 2-1 Sandwich. 10:28 left in the third. Two straight for Sandwich High School. What a pass from behind the net. To Cardillo off the helmet of Jack Greeley and almost had the air to make it up here. Whistle blows as the puck went out of play. 2-1 to score. Sandwich has taken the lead for the first time in this game. Anthony Kent couldn't run out past the blue line. Mitch Norkovicius makes a save on Colby Pearsall. He's become his #1 enemy at this point. Pearsall can't beat Mitch Norkovicius yet. Mitch Norkovicius hoping there is no yet, hoping that stays that way. Big open ice contact in the neutral zone. Pearsall's gone down once more. And what has happened here? We may have a penalty coming up here on Sandwich. It's interference on Sandwich's Jack Greeley. And Sandwich having trouble staying off the penalty kill. This is going to be a half dozen power plays for Barnstable High School. Sandwich will clear. Barnstable starts the breakout. Rob Cardillo with the hit and able to clear. The hit on Will Jones. Nine minutes change remaining in the third period. Jim McCabe here with you on Twitch via Twitter. This Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. 2-1 Sandwich leads Barnstable. Red on the power play. Barnstable reorganizing here. Little sauce to Sam Howell. Howell can't get by the man on the left side. It's gotten out to neutral. And trying to dive bomb for that one was Caleb Richardson. And Barnstable's going to have to go back in their own zone, down to 45 seconds on the power play. Man forcing the issue for Sandwich is Colin McIver. Barnstable's going to get it out to neutral. And further on here, Pearsall loses it in the Sandwich zone. Pearsall with a big hit on the M boards on Drew McKinnon. Bodies bang on the far side of the Sandwich zone. Blue Knights play it to the near side. Barnstable repossessing. Pearsall, another big hit on Anthony Kent. That allows the puck pickup. A man tried to get through traffic there. Unsuccessful was Liam McCarthy. Jack Conway for Barnstable. Open ice hit by his number 4 counterpart, Anthony Kent. And then some more pushing and shoving after that. As we're back to even strength and a 2-on-2 out to neutral for Sandwich. Cardillo was the first man across the line. Shot taken by Josh Eitry. Save is made by Harmon. Comes out in front. Cardillo can get it on goal. Scramble time. And Barnstable does eventually get the puck out here. Drawing in the hit from Nick Leon was Tim Clark. And we have under 7 minutes to play in the third. This will go down on the goaltender, Harmon, for Barnstable. And Chris Cardillo tried to get this. Will Martone got a stick in the armpit from Cardillo. Barnstable with the zone entry. And looking for this. It's a play out in front from Will Jones. Sandwich on it. And I thought that crossed the blue line. It's not going to matter now as it's played fully out to neutral. And now it's a pass. And Colin McIver's shot goes wide. Check on the M boards applied on Kevin Jordan from Ryan O'Malley. Or I'm sorry, that was Caleb Richardson, 9, not 8. And now this is Richardson getting by. Caleb Richardson, wrister save Harmon. Puck played in the neutral zone. An open ice hit, a big one, on Caleb Richardson from Joe Longeal. 2-on-2 Sandwich. Played ahead for Rob Cardillo. Turns to a forehand shot. And that one was a low offering, and the pad save was made by Hemian. Sorry, that's the second time I've done that. Harmon, there is a Hemian in this game. That's why I'm doing that. 5.5 minutes to play in the third. We're getting down to it. Barnstable moving into offensive ice. This puck carrier is Sam Howell. Howell holds on. Howell, nice move to get the puck out into the slot, but there was a sandwich player there, and it's going to be cleared down the ice, and this is going to be icing on Sandwich. And let me tell you about our sponsors for this game. I'll tell you, it's Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor. 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Exclusive carpet brands including Bigelow Stainmaster, Lee's, Tigressa, Resista, Innovia Extreme Clean, Invincible, Rustic River, Hydrotech, Belterra Tile, Laminate for Life, and Voyager Exotic Floors. Visit Carpet Barn, Carpet One, Falmouth.com, or call 508-296-8189. Under 5 minutes to play in the third period. The go-ahead goal from Rob Cardillo. Oh, and look out here. It's going to be a shot. Harmon makes the save, swallowing up this one from Colin McIver. And that will allow me to also tell you, thank you, our sponsors, All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair and Sandwich. Installing a wood stove, they can do that. Or if you already have one, they can repair it. If you need a new one, they can replace it. That's All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair. More open ice contact. This has been a physical game. And now this puck goes out of play. Barnstable trying to get this game tied. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third period. Even strength hockey being played right now. Golf time for Josh Eitri. Does he get it out? No. He'll be sent back deep by Barnstable's Jack Conway. And number 4 for Sandwich, Anthony Kent, brings it around, and it goes down into the Barnstable zone, short of icing. Sandwich player went down on the end boards in the Barnstable zone. He's part of the backdrop here as this takes a crazy bounce off the glass in the Sandwich zone. Puck towards the Sandwich net. Poked away by Mitch Norkovicius, and that one goes right below him and wide of the net from Nick Leone. Chris Cardillo absorbed a bit of a check, picked up from Colin McIver, his teammate. Back to Chris Cardillo. Chris Cardillo in Gretzky's office. Had a Barnstable stick come on, and so Caleb Richardson picks up. And Sandwich keeps it going, under 3 minutes to play in the third. Played out in front, score! Colin McIver scores to make it 3-1 Sandwich. Another pass out in front that connects. And enthusiasm from Sandwich High School. 2-goal lead on Sandwich now with 2:49 to go in the third period. Passing game for Sandwich is good in this game. That pass earlier, by the way, to Cardillo was from Mike Barrasso. It took me a while, but I did finally catch up to that on the replay. Sandwich is going to take an icing here. No, it actually went off the goaltender, so this keeps things going. Sandwich sending the puck back deep into the Barnstable zone, and once again, I identified the goal scorer, but not the passer. And I'm going to get a chance here as this sent to the Barnstable bench. Great shot there from Colin McIver. I think it was Chris Cardillo or Caleb Richardson. It was one of those two. And perhaps a timeout being called here. The feed from Richardson, and you're going to get the secondary assist to Chris Cardillo. That line, a great job of manufacturing that goal. Timeout has indeed been called here. So those three manufacture the goal to make it a 3-1 Sandwich lead, and now it's going to be Barnstable needing 2 goals in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Again, the goal scorers in this one. Barnstable's only goal has come from Garrett Dunn. Sandwich goal scorers: Tim Clark, Rob Cardillo, and Colin McIver. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Under 100 seconds now. Sandwich is keeping it pinned in the offensive zone. That's great for them, not great for Barnstable. Stoppage here. As the net came off. Face off in the Barnstable zone. Again, this is the season opener for Barnstable. Sandwich keeps it in, but now Pearsall for Barnstable will get it out to neutral. Barely past the red line before Sandwich stick got involved. Barnstable unable to get it in the offensive zone before Sandwich got back on this and iced it. And all that remains in this one, 55 seconds. Sandwich wins the face-off, but they couldn't clear the puck. Hammer time. Mitch Norkovich just makes the save. Scramble time in front. Another shot is blocked. That first one came from Zachary Baxter. And cleared by Sandwich. Icing. They've got an empty net to shoot at now. 32.2 seconds left. Barnstable wins the face-off. And deep in the sandwich zone. Barnstable running out of time here. They're down 2. Baxter gets the shot, somehow makes it on net. Save Lundqvist. That may be the final one he has to make. Mitch Lundqvist easily earns himself one of the top 3 stars of this game. He has made the saves to keep this game going in the direction of Sandwich High School. Zachary Baxter's shot from the point was blocked. 10 seconds left. Sandwich is going to win this one, and the final is going to be 3-1. Game winner for Rob Cardillo. I'm sorry, for no, that was right. It's for Cardillo. And Sandwich team is excited about this one. They celebrate this victory against Barnstable. To improve to a record of 3-0-1. Sandwich High School remains undefeated in this 2021 season. Barnstable, they'll fall to 0-1. Well, there's much more where this came from in the Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week. And the schedule indicates that my next broadcast for Cape Cod High School hockey is going to be on Saturday. And that's going to be Dennis Yarmouth at Nauset. I have that broadcast on. DY at Nauset on Saturday at 7 p.m. Falmouth at Sandwich is also happening on that night. It's the senior night for Sandwich. And that's going to be a puck drop of 7:30. And since I'm telling you anyway what the upcoming games are, here I'll also tell you for Barnstable High School that their next game coming up here is scheduled to be against Martha's Vineyard on Saturday as well at the Hyannis Youth Community Center. That is a 5 p.m. puck drop. All right, that's everything. And my Twitter handle, Jim_McCabe_40, MCC Abe like Abe Lincoln, if you want to give me a follow for all the latest in my personal neck of the woods in this great state of hockey here at Gallo Arena in Bourne. This game has gone final once again, this Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week. Sandwich beats Barnstable 3-1. My name is Jim McCabe saying so long for now. Thanks for watching and listening, and goodbye.